Hello and welcome to my crafty channel. This is Paula. We are looking today at some festive crafting, and I have already shown you one of the ideas I have done by deconstructing this beautiful advent kit into lots of different embellishments and creating a mini album. So today we're going to look at some other ways we can deconstruct this kit and make other festive options. Now, as you can see behind me, I have made a double page layout. The layout has used some of the embellishments that came in the kit to embellish these lovely little envelopes instead for doing little pockets and bits and pieces, and I'll show you how I put this together at the end. Now I also, because I'm deconstructing, have a whole ton of these little gift card envelopes available to use in other ways. So my objective today was to look at how to create it into a really cute gift card. So what I've got here is a really neat easel style card. It pops in behind the sentiment to stand up, and you can see that this piece here is the actual gift card holder itself. Inside there's a nice space for a little message, and it stands up beautifully. I have done this also with one of the different envelope toppers. Again, it stands up nicely as an easel, and then you can open up inside. And this one, I've just got the little pop behind the holly wreath. Or the holly. So there you go. This is going to be really fun to put together. If you stick around, I will show you how it's done. So here are the components we're going to use. We've got our little gift card envelope. We've got a number, it doesn't matter what number, and we're going to be using, in this case, the poinsettia version. So we're going to create a nice little scene with that. We have got two pieces of white daisy, or white willow I should say. One is 11 inches by 4¼ inches, and one is just 3¼ by 7¼ If you are part of my newsletter group, you will get all the measurements to this and where the score lines are and how to put it together in simple little tips. So we've got our two pieces. We've got a green that goes really nicely with the Season of Elegance paper. So I've popped that one in, and that's just scored in half, and that one there is, 3½ by 9½. Just as a starting point, and then we've got elements to decorate afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to start putting this lot together. So the first thing I need to decorate is the front of this little part here. Now this is where our envelope is going to be, so our envelope will stick directly in the center of here, and then we're going to decorate the envelope, with these lovely bits and pieces that come in the kit. So first off, I'm just going to stick this down the bottom where it belongs, and then we can start to create our poinsettia. Just better grab some glue. Okay, I'll just use the tape runner because that's what's at hand at the moment. So I'll put a little bit of glue at the base down here. And as I say, it doesn't matter about the number because we are going to cover that up shortly. Now we need to get a little bone folder, which I have forgotten to prepare. So here we go. I'm just going to use this and just going to grab behind these little petals, give it a tiny bit of movement and life by doing some, I suppose you can just call it curling. There we go. We'll do the same with the leaves. Of course, it could get a little flattened when we send this off, but it's still just nice to give it that little element of something of interest. So I'm just going to tuck these in behind. So I'll just pop a little bit, in fact I can pop it on the back of here. Okay, I'm just going to pop a little bit there, stick this behind. It's very sticky stuff, which is great. This sticky roller, and I'm just going to pop that on there. Now I'm actually going to use a little bit of foam tape because I like to have it sitting up a little bit so it's easy to work with. Now this piece, to make sure it sticks down, I'm actually going to get our green glue, put a little dot here, let it completely set overnight before I pop this down, and then it will be a repositional dot rather than a permanent dot, so that I can keep opening and shutting the flap. So I'll do that at the end off camera. But let's just pop a little bit of some foam tape here just to raise our poinsettia. And that's probably enough of all we need, I think. We'll pop those little pieces off and get that sitting nicely on top. I do love poinsettias at Christmas time. Of course, we could go crazy with lots of twine and do little bits behind it, which would look lovely. But if we're sticking to the kit, we just want to keep it nice and simple. So I'm not introducing too many other things. So we're just going to stick that down, adhere it so that it sits right in the center of our framed piece, which is a good start there. And now we just need to cover up that with a little sentiment. So I've got a circle already pre-cut, and I'm thinking this little piece in Joy will fit in nicely. So let's just find it. So this set is called the Peaceful Season set. It comes with this lovely array of different tags and a beautiful Christmas that's got an outline and the detailed words. So you might see me using one other aspect of that in a minute. But let's just grab the Peace and Joy. We're probably just going to put this with some black ink in the center. I need a little block. This block should be big enough. And I'll just grab some black ink too. So it's a good idea to stamp off a few times until you know you're getting good colour with your black. It's a little bit light still, so I'm just going to press it a few times. One more. Yeah, we're starting to get it now. And we'll pop that on here. Hold it down for a few seconds for the ink to soak in. And I'm spraying it around. And we have got our cute little Peace and Joy ready. And I may even raise that with foam tape just so that it looks kind of balanced. There we go. And these actually came in the kit as well, these little foam squares. So you've got everything you need just in that kit for that little part. Right, so now we have got the first part of our gift card holder all ready to go. The next thing we need to do is get our large piece, and it's got a few score lines in here that I've already pre-done. So I'm just going to actually do it the right way. I'll do it this way round. So I'm sort of folding it in on itself, and then I'm going to fold this piece out again. So we're creating like a nice little easel shape. I suppose it's kind of like a mountain and then a valley and then up again. That's the side view. This is going to be the front view. So we're going to place a little bit of that beautiful paper along the front, and I might even back that with something, and then we're going to place some more of that beautiful paper inside. So let's just do that piece first. What I love about the Season of Elegance is that it has got that beautiful elegance feel with the shine, but you can use the matte side, and it's just a bit more of an outdoorsy effect with the green, and there's all sorts of colours in this range as well. So we're going to pop that one in there. To finish the inside, we might as well finish this off. We're actually going to be placing this inside here with that bit open. And then we've got another piece. Okay, so this other piece, I actually prefer it this way because I want the nice side showing. This other piece is going to sit inside like that. So let's just adhere this one down first. Get some colour on the back, some sticker on the back I should say. Right in the centre of here. And then we can open that part up, pop this in, and if we pop that with a nice little border around of the green, it's going to sit beautifully where that fold is. So again, we'll just pop some sticky on the back, and I typically do this part first, just to make sure I've got this all nice and lined up. And once I've got that ready to go, I close that small flap and put some more tape on here, and I'm just going to close this in on top of it because that just gives the nicest finish. Now at this point in time I can choose a nice little saying to go inside, and in fact what have I used on this? I've used a Season of Wonder and Happiness, and you've got a whole space to do some beautiful writing. Otherwise I could do, oh, we've got some lovely ones in here. Oh, there's a nice one. Thinking of you. Let me just see, did I get the right one? Yes. Thinking of you with warm feelings and a wish for all the merriest. That's quite sweet. So I've just grabbed another block. Pop this down here. I've been rearranging my craft room today a little bit, but of course that means that right this minute I'm forgetting where everything is because it's moved. It's got a new spot. Okay, so we want to stamp this a couple of times, make sure it's inking up well. Okay, looking good. And I'm actually going to put this one down a little bit. Hold it there. And there we go. So that's a nice little piece inside. So to finish off the outside, as I say, we need to decorate this base piece. Now I'm kind of thinking I don't like it with so much white around, so I'm just going to grab into my green stash pieces of paper to see if I've got a good colour match that's going to work. I could have had a little piece ready, couldn't I? That's a bit dark. Or I could even, what's on the front there? I could even bring in a bit of red too if I can't find a good match of green. So I found a nice piece of green here. We're just going to put a bit of cardstock in the backdrop first. And then I will go over that with a little strip. And then we need to create the little spot for this to sit within. So I'm going to go to that set that I had shown you before, and there's this lovely long banner piece. I have cut that out already. It's got a lovely little edge too, which you can tuck some ribbon through. And we're going to pop that on there. I just need to put a little statement in the front. And I'm thinking, love from our home to yours. It's very suitable. So let's just pick that up, make sure it's nice and straight, and bring in some black ink. There we go. Hopefully I did that straight. Slightly off, but it will work. Okay, so now the trick to this is that you do need to use a long strip of foam. So on the outsides of your little packs, you've kind of got a nice straight edge that you can rely on. So I'm just going to pull this off. Grab some scissors. Just see how long we need. So, love from our host, we want the straight edge on this side. In fact, this is probably going to be pretty perfect. And we've got our nice straight ledge, which is going to allow this card to sit in there. So what I can do is tuck in a little bit of ribbon, or I might even just put a few little dovetail pieces in, which could work too, few little red pieces. But I have got beautiful ribbon. Where's, let me just see, we'll just grab a little bit of red perhaps and tuck it in. So it's got a couple of skinny bits of cardstock, and I'm just going to dovetail the ends and pop a little strip in. So that'll be one popping in. I might just need to make it a little bit smaller with that foam tape inside. Pop a bit of glue on here. I haven't got my green glue right over here, but that would have been a lot handier right this minute. And then maybe I need a slightly wider strip for the other one. So you can just do whatever you want to do to tuck in this little piece, or if you actually don't want it, you can just cut these little openings off, which is another good use too. Now there is a dark and a lighter side to this cardstock, so I could, if I wanted to, flip it over so that I had a bit of two tones going on, but that looks kind of cute. So we can do that to finish that one off. So there we go, we have got that lovely little piece in there. This can just sit inside, and what you do need to do, I've actually learnt the trick, is to make sure every single little surface is very well scored, and it always helps if there's something inside your little gift card holder as well. Of course, it's slightly slitting on this glass mat, but it's pretty cute, eh? I love it. So that there is a nice way of gifting something special, a little gift card or some money or a little note to somebody that you want to celebrate. Now, of course, you can do these in a Christmas style, like I have shown you here with these different ones here. But you can also, just pop that one that we just made down, doesn't want to stay still, but you can also bring in other papers. So here's another idea. It's still got the little gift card envelope, but I popped it on the inside this time and decorated the front with these cute little birds and just put just for you. So sending thanks and much love, just for you. It could be at Christmas time, but it could also just be a lovely little thank you gift for somebody. So it's a nice way of doing a card and a gift card and everything all wrapped up in one. So for the layout, I have torn a tiny little piece off the top and the bottom of a piece of 12 by 12 white cardstock and tucked in a nice little green piece in the background. And then I have just arranged those lovely pieces from this kit as feature points. So we have got our 25, so that is the day of Christmas. Then we have got our little poinsettias, bows, and other beautiful wreath elements showing cascading down. The elements in this kit are also ideal for decorating your gift bags. So I hope you enjoyed seeing how this little gift card holder came together. If you're subscribed to my newsletter, you'll get all the measurements in the next one that comes along. Happy crafting, everyone!